The federal database that meteorologists use to keep us safe during natural disasters is going away. Part of more federal cuts just announced today. Our Evan Krugel shows us why it could have lasting impacts here in Colorado.
Some storms aren't just measured by the size of what falls.
Tennis ball size hail in Wheat Ridge, 2-inch diameter hail in Denver.
Some are measured by how much it costs to clean up.
Weather geeks, climate geeks, we love to unpack all of it.
Becky Bollinger knows a thing or two about hail.
I would like to think so.
The former assistant state climatologist was there in 2019 to record one of the biggest hailstones ever found here.
Yeah, well, Russ measured it and I stood there and watched and took a picture.
She's been tracking disasters in Colorado for decades and often relies on info from a NOAA database that shows the cost of extreme weather events.
I think it's a super big deal.
Today, Becky found out that database will no longer be updated.
Yeah, I think this decision essentially comes down to anything that really has the word climate in it is kind of being targeted. I can say that being a climate scientist myself, that this is something that we're seeing across the board. Pretty much anything that says climate, it's getting put under the microscope.
From hail to fire to winter storms, the data shows Colorado has seen 76 separate billion-dollar disasters since 1980, one of the highest totals in the country. Becky is worried Coloradans will feel the impact more than most.
It's really going to make it harder to know what events we need to prepare for, what areas are at risk for certain events, and we will feel the loss of that.
Now, insurance companies do track a lot of the same data, but that's private information and they don't have to release it. That database will remain accessible, but it won't have any new information on it moving forward. Angeline, so far, no billion-dollar disasters here yet in 2025, but we know it's only a matter of time before we see that next one here.
And we also know that they use this system, right, to compare and sort of predict how much things are going to cost. So without this, whole program in place, what do you do?
And that's what makes it so difficult. A good example, the Marshall Fire burned just 6,000 acres, but it cost more than $2 billion in damage. The Cameron Peak Fire, more than 200,000 acres, but only $100 million in damage. So only looking at the size of natural disasters doesn't give you that full scope. That's why these costs are so critical.
All right, Evan, thank you so much.